The events in this novel are real, aren't they? I know. I'll try searching for the writer, Yoshino Shijima, but... the reception here is really unstable, huh?
The connection outside was just fine, though. Anyway, I don't think anything would come up looking into it. What with the Great Kanto earthquake and the World War, there aren't any reliable accounts of what happened next, and no one knows what became of her, either.
The Shijima case.
Sorry to keep you waiting. We made offerings of incense as well.
Yes, do forgive us. We don't allow guests into the altar room, you see.
We're honored to be a part of the cherry blossom ceremony. Thank you so much.
No one knows for sure when the first cherry blossom ceremony was held, but we do know that that cherry tree has watched over the Shijima family for centuries, especially in our work at the frontiers of medical science. I would like you two to act as witnesses to what I'm about to say. As you know, once the Shijima cherry tree blooms, the head of the family must relinquish everything to their successor. However, I'm renouncing this duty.
What?
What do you mean?
Examine our history, and you'll find many other attempts to end this tradition. This will be the one that succeeds. I'm selling this estate. This will be the final Shijima Cherry Blossom Ceremony. After today, none of you will be bound by this estate. You're free to do as you please. Of course, all assets will be distributed evenly among you. This will also be the last day you spend in this house. Take this night to reminisce.
What will become of our family's research on eternal youth?
You of all people have no right to act concerned. But that research is a mere formality. No one will mourn its end.
Our family has a Tokijiku, doesn't it? It's supposed to be passed down every 100 years during the cherry blossom ceremony. Where is it?
Aren't you a little old for fairy tales?
Don't bother trying to deny it. Mom told me before she died. The Tokijiku might have the ability to repair telomeres and other DNA sequences. With it, I might save countless lives. That's why I came here today.
The fruit of youth? Does it really exist? In this house?
I know nothing of it.
Don't play dumb! You might have been able to save Mom with it. I want to research the fruit of youth for the sake of our future in medicine. Tell me where it is.
Listen to me. Saving someone is not the same as altering the natural course of life. All things will experience change. The fight for survival and eventually ruin. We should live out our allotted days with humility and die with nothing more than our memories. Know your limits, Heiji. Though I wouldn't expect someone who left the family to understand. However, there is something that must be settled before we rid ourselves of this estate. We have to take care of that skeleton.
Yes, indeed. And that's where I come into the picture.
This man is a private detective. He called as soon as he saw the news report about the skeleton. I just can't trust the police anymore.
A detective?
Pleased to meet all of you. The name's Nishimari. Makoto Nishimari. It's a pleasure.
Makoto Nishimari. Thank you. Is he an actor in the movie adaptation?
What does he think he's doing?
Eiji, you said you want to research the Tokijiku for the future of medicine. Is that right? Is that your real goal? Or are you simply using your mother's death as an excuse to get revenge on your father?
Of course not.
Then why did you feel the need to bring her up? Now let me speak briefly about why I'm here today. In the year 1922, exactly 1 century ago, the Shijima family was embroiled in a gruesome murder. But that's not all. My investigation suggests that there were many such incidents in your family's history. Alas, too many people have died around the Shijimas. That is what I'm here to investigate. I will solve this 100-year-old mystery.
This will be a day of reckoning for the Shijima family. That's why I hired this detective. And Ms. Kagami,
Yes?
I cannot allow the Shijima family to end with so many misunderstandings still unresolved. If properly presented, the truth should be made known to the world. Please make sure you get everything you need for your story.
I'll do my best.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Kagami.
I don't trust him.
Excuse me. Is anybody thirsty? I've brought the tea.
No, wait! I'll do it.
Wait, why do you have to pour it?
Didn't I make things clear just now? Too many people have died around your family. I'm here to put an end to the murders.
You don't really think it's poison, do you?
Hold on a minute. Please wait. Let me help.
As you wish.
This is the last time all of you will be gathered here like this. If anyone has something to say, speak now. It's time for all scores to be settled. No one? So much for a day of reckoning. I never thought the Shijima family would face an end like this, even after the Sakaki family was destroyed.
The Sakaki family.
Dad! What's wrong? Doctor! Someone call a doctor!
There's no service here.
How about outside? I'll try calling.
I don't need a doctor!
Stop talking, Dad!
Rest his head on this.
Stop talking.
Wait, Yayoi! You probably shouldn't touch that. Would it be possible to lay him down and put a mattress out for him?
In the bedroom.
Please hurry.
Certainly.
Just a minute. I managed to contact the hospital. But first... This is...
Poison? Really?
no doubt about it. An arsenic compound, I think.
So you were the...
No, I examined the cups just now and there was nothing in them.
I can confirm that. I was sitting beside her, which means there's only one possibility. It was already in the teapot.
Excuse me? I haven't done anything.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Yayoi, where did you get this tea from?
The kitchen. It's the same tea we always have. I wasn't watching it the whole time, though.
If the teapot was poisoned, does that mean someone was trying to kill us all?
Yet another murder, I see. No one is allowed to leave this house.
He's still alive, you know!
Calm down, will you? I'll rephrase. This is an attempted murder. I also found this by the entrance.
Another red camellia.
A red camellia.
Let's wait for the doctor. Besides, I have a good idea who the culprit is.
You know who's done it?
Please take Mr. Shijima to his room. I'll say it once more. No one is allowed to leave this house. Are we clear?
What's taking the doctor so long?
That detective hasn't come back. Do you think something happened? Kazunaga's been pacing back and forth for a while now.
I'll try calling the hospital again.
If only we had some way to neutralize the poison.
That detective said it was arsenic, right?
I wouldn't bet on it. Arsenic is tasteless and odorless. You wouldn't be able to tell just by tasting it.
So we have an unknown poison. I want to know how it was administered, though.
You're the one who poured the tea, right? Are you certain there wasn't any poison in the cups?
They were clean, and I didn't see anything like powder in them.
So the poison had to be in the tea, which means the culprit wanted to kill us all indiscriminately.
Perhaps there was some way to ensure that Yoi drank the poison. For example, his daily routine, his patterns of behavior, or certain rules and customs unique to the Shijima family. Using knowledge like that, it'd be possible to target Yoi with the poison.
Using our family rules.
So that's it.
You worked it out.
You waited until Yoi bowed before lowering your head during the ceremony.
Yeah?
Also, everyone stood while waiting for Yoi. It wasn't until he came and took his seat that everyone else sat down.
That's right.
That's it. At Shijima family gatherings, Yoi acts first, then everyone else follows. And when tea is served, he has to drink first. There's such a rule, isn't there?
Yes, that's how it also been.
With that knowledge, the culprit also knew that poisoning the teapot would work. That's because Yoi is always the first to drink. Others might get poisoned too, but at least Ryoe would be the first one to ingest it for sure.
So someone is definitely targeting my father.
It's freshly cut. Who left it here? I wonder.
That flower's got you thinking, hasn't it?
That reminds me. You were pretty surprised to see it.
A red camellia. That flower has a fateful, fatal connection to our family. Dad refuses to say anything, so I looked into it myself.
Please tell us more.
There are records of several murder cases from 100 years ago. But I don't know all the details, though. Then, the Scarlet Camellia reappeared in the lives of the Shijima family after the Great Kanto earthquake and the World War in 1972.
Exactly 50 years ago.
One of Ryoe's younger brothers slipped and died while mountain climbing on winter break. He was alone, so it took some time for his body to be found. And when they did, they also found a red camellia nearby. The next incident happened in 1982. Ryoe's other brother, many years younger than him, died from poisoning. Pesticide was found in the bottle of juice he was drinking on his way home from classes. And beside his body was yet another red camellia, just like an offering to the dead.
1982. There were many cases of poisoned drinks that year, right? And most of them are still unsolved.
I think his death was treated as just another one of those cases.
A murder every 10 years. And at the scene of each crime, another red camellia.
Have there been other incidents every 10 years since?
Yes. Every 10 years, another tragedy befalls someone in the family. We're the only ones left. The Shijimas are cursed, you could say.
It just can't be a series of coincidences.
Do you remember, AG? 10 years ago at Mom's funeral? There was a single camellia from an unknown sender among the flower arrangements.
You're right.
That's what the red camellia means to this family. But I can't believe it showed up on the day of the cherry blossom ceremony.
A red camellia.
You're the one who created the original Makoto Nishimari. If you figure something out, please let us know.
Of course.
I got in touch with the hospital, but they said there was a landslide and the mountain roads are blocked off. Look at this. I asked if there was anything they could do, but it's unlikely that they'll get here today.
So, our detective must have been told the same thing.
In the garden! In the garden! There's been a terrible...
Who did this? How terrible!
First Dad, and now this.
Did something happen?
That's right. You're outside the whole time. Dad collapsed earlier.
What?
Yayoi's looking after him in his room. You didn't notice the commotion?
No, not at all. Oh, at a time like this. Oh, right. The police. I'll call them right away.
I wonder if the killer also poisoned my father.
Who could it be?
We might be able to help my father if we had the killer identified the poison.
But neither the doctor nor the police can get here because of that landslide.
And the detective who claimed he'd figured out the killer is dead. Hey, Haruka.
Surely you're not asking me to investigate.
I'll take all responsibility. Please, Find the killer.
Given this situation, I guess I don't have a choice. Ryoei's life is at stake after all.
Just tell me if you need anything.
Wait, we shouldn't touch him until the police arrive, right?
You're not wrong, Mitsunori, but we need to find out what Dad was poisoned with fast.
Got it. Then Yoko and I will go check on Dad.
The stench of blood is really strong.
This sword's been pushed in quite deep. I wonder if it's the one from the reception room. This distinctive hilt. It must be that sword. But why? Is this supposed to be some kind of warning?
No, it's not coming out. The blade is 6, maybe 8 inches deep. The killer must be pretty strong.
We're starting to see signs of hypostasis. Body temperature has dropped, but no sign of rigor mortis yet.
That means he's been dead for only 1 or 2 hours.
It's 2:30 p.m. now. We last saw the detective around 1. He must have been killed sometime between 1 and 1:30.
It looks like he was also hit in the back of the head. There's blood here.
The killer hit him in the back of the head first, then stabbed him in the chest with the sword. The police would be able to tell us more, I'm sure.
Not that they'll be here for a while, or an ambulance for that matter.
There's nothing we can do until the roads are cleared. Huh? Who's there?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard something just now.
There are a lot of wild animals around here. Why is the ground wet here?
Did someone water the trees?
Or wash something away?
Footprints, perhaps? Oh, I have no idea.
It doesn't seem like the killer was someone from outside.
I agree. There's no reason they'd grab the sword from the reception room and risk being seen. So the killer is...
Someone inside this estate.
Just before he left, the detective said that he'd identified the culprit. They might have panicked and killed him. Let's head back for now. I want to sort out all this information. Let's start by examining everyone's alibis.
First, a timeline of events. We all gathered in the main hall at noon. Around 1 p.m., Ryoei collapsed, which ended the meeting. Then that Nishimari fellow went outside. Between 1 and 1:30 p.m., the killer knocked the detective out and stabbed him.
It's about 5 minutes from the main hall to that tree and back. Including the murder, that's about 15 minutes.
Yeah, did anyone go outside during that time?
So, we just need to get everyone's alibi from 1 p.m. onward, right?
We were together, so excluding us, of course.
And Ryoei, since he was incapacitated. That leaves Yoko, Kazunaga, Mitsunori, Yayoi, and Takehiko. Those are our 5 suspects.
Well then, I'll leave the rest to you two and go check up on Ryohei.
Let me know if it gets better.
Eiji, please help Haruka in any way you can. I'm sure the two of you will uncover the truth.
I'm counting on you.
That's my line.
Was that detective really killed?
Yeah, it was pretty gruesome.
First Dad and now this. Just what is going on here?
That's what I want to figure out.
So we're suspects?
These are just possibilities. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Great, just say the path of logic lines up and solve the case already.
Let me ask you what you were doing between 1 and 1:30 p.m. First, Yoko, how about you?
After Roy collapsed, I couldn't sit still. I went to the entrance to try calling the hospital. And then I started feeling dizzy, so I sat down for a while. I felt better after a short rest, and then I went to my room.
And what time was that?
Right around 1:30. I'm sorry to disappoint you. It's not much of an alibi since I didn't see anyone after 1.
Did you notice anything when you returned to your room?
Oh. There was this sound.
A sound?
Still feeling a bit faint, I opened a window. That's when I heard a few faint thuds, as if something far off was hitting another object.
A series of thuds. That reminds me.
You figure out something?
Not quite yet. Thank you for the information, Yoko.
How about you, Kazunaga? Between 1 and 1:30.
I was inside the house the whole time.
What were you doing?
I was searching for that Tokichiku Eiji mentioned.
Even as deadly unconscious.
You're one to speak. You've been playing detective the whole time. Besides, there's no way it could have been me. Yoko was at the entrance, correct? I couldn't have gone outside without her seeing me.
That's right. No one went in or out.
There's still the back door. Couldn't you have gone out that way?
I've got big feet, you know. And none of the shoes by the back door fit me, unfortunately.
You could have put your shoes at the back door much earlier.
You don't really like me, do you?
That's not true.
Listen, there's no way I could have known Yoko would be at the entrance the whole time, and so why would I bother and move my shoes to the back door?
That's true, but...
You've got more to say?
You seem to be telling the truth.
Of course I am!
Fine, we get it. Finally, Mitsunori.
I was attending to Dad in his room the whole time.
But Ryoe has been unconscious, which means you have no alibi.
I suppose so. But there's no way it could have been me. I've got a severed tendon in this arm from years ago. I injured myself pretty badly while skiing. That's why I can't hold anything heavy. There's no way I could have used a sword to do that.
Yes, that seems difficult for you.
We're done here, right? Anyway, Takehiko's a much likelier suspect, isn't he? He was gone the entire time!
I got through to the police, but they also said we'd have to wait until the roads are cleared.
So we have to manage by ourselves somehow.
Takehiko, can we ask you some questions?
Sure.
The ground was wet around that tree where we found the body. Did you use the hose today?
No, I didn't.
Then who did?
Takehiko, what were you doing from 1 p.m. onward after Ryoe collapsed?
I was working in the garden.
Did you see anybody during that time? Or notice anything suspicious?
Oh, Mr. Shijima told me to stay outside today, so the family and their guests could speak in private. So I haven't seen a soul. Something suspicious. Oh, that reminds me. When I went to get some tools from the storehouse, a rope was missing.
Rope?
Yes, one was definitely missing. I used them to tie up cut branches. But why would anyone steal a rope?
Do you remember how long that rope was?
About 100 feet, I reckon.
Right. Also, could you tell me where exactly on this estate your red camellias are?
Oh, we don't have any camellias.
What?
Mr. Shijima doesn't care for them.
I see. Thank you.
Yayoi, how about you?
Well, I was shocked to see Mr. Shijima like that, but dinner had to be prepared, so I went back to the kitchen. With so many people to feed, I had to start right away to finish in time. Then the soy sauce in the kitchen ran out, so I went to the storehouse around 2 p.m.
You always keep it in the storehouse?
We always have seasonings in stock. The meat and vegetables were delivered 3 days ago, but I forgot to check the seasonings.
You have them delivered.
I'm getting on in years, so I have fresh ingredients delivered once a week from the shops downhill.
The storehouse is near the tree where the detective was killed. You didn't notice the body?
No. It may have been there, but my eyes are bad.
Either way, I doubt she has the strength to push a sword in that deep.
Sorry, I couldn't be of any help.
No, thank you for your cooperation. We don't have any more questions.
Do you smell that? Like something's burning?
Burning?
Oh.
What?
What? Water! Somebody get water!
Plastic water cans by the back door.
I'm on my way!
Me too. There they are.
Huh? It's not kerosene. Water?
Oh, thank you.
Here you are.
Stand back. I'll take care of it.
You think it was on purpose?
Kazunaga, you were smoking in the bathroom, weren't you?
My bad. But it was an accident. No one would try to set their own house on fire, right?
Anyway, we should thank Yayoi for noticing so quickly.
Sorry, Takehiko. Mind clearing the mess?
Thank you.
I just like really smoking back
Yayoi.
there.
Yes?
Have you used this water can recently?
No, I haven't used it. What about you, Takehiko?
I don't remember using it.
I see. Thank you so much. Then why was it wet? Aren't these cherry petals? This water can was wet.
So what? Who cares about that right now, huh?
Is something on your mind?
The victim was a mysterious detective who called himself Makoto Nishimari. The back of his head was bruised, and a sword was buried deep into his chest, pinning him to a tree in the garden.
Just how much strength do you need for a feat like that?
There must be some trick to it, as well as clues to prove who the killer is.
All right, let's think about what we've got. Out of all these unknowns, what should we focus on first? It seems you found the path of logic.
I guess so. The explanation for the trick must lie in this hypothesis. It'll be a while until the police arrive, but until then, everyone please stay here.
Ma'am, may I please be excused to go smoke?
Smoking so much takes years off your life, you know. I'm sure it can wait.
Fine, whatever, Your Highness.
I need all of you to be here, because one of us just might be the killer. If my reasoning is correct, that is.
Well, I guess I'll hear you out. It'll help pass the time until the police get here.
Now, let me go through things step by step. The victim was a detective who called himself Makoto Nishimari. He died under a tree near the storehouse, with a sword buried deep in his chest. But what exactly does this really mean? It takes a lot of strength to push a sword so deep.
So, do you think the killer is a man?
I didn't say that.
Maybe not, but what else could you mean?
Are you saying one of us three's the killer?
I'm no killer.
The killer is... The killer isn't one of the 3 male suspects.
What makes you say that?
First off, Mitsunori. The reason he's not the killer is... You said you have a severed tendon in your right arm from an old ski injury, which prevents you from carrying heavy things. That's why it's unlikely that you could push the sword in so deep.
But, Mitsunori, that injury has healed already, right?
Kazunaga, are you doubting me? This is as healed as it's gonna get. I have a medical certificate.
Next, Takehiko. Takehiko said that he was tending the garden all day. That means he wasn't inside the house, and he didn't have a chance to get the sword from the reception room.
But he could have gone into the reception room without being noticed, right?
No, he couldn't. Because... Takehiko had no way of knowing that the family meeting had ended early, did he? He must have thought everyone was still gathered in the main hall. To get to the reception room, he would have to walk past the main hall. He would never go through so much trouble and risk being seen just to get a sword.
Well, that's right. It definitely wasn't me. You must believe me.
Finally, Kazunaga. You didn't leave the house between 1 and 1:30. The likely time frame of the murder. Yoko was at the entrance during that time and said she saw no one entering or leaving. She had a view of the walkways too, so she would have noticed anyone leaving.
What about leaving through the back door?
You're right. No one was watching the back door. If the killer wanted to sneak out, it'd be through the back door. But Kazunaga didn't leave the house.
How are you so sure?
Well... Kazunaga clearly has big feet. The ground outside the back door is quite muddy. With or without shoes, anyone would have left footprints, but there wasn't a single Kazunaga-sized footprint.
I guess you're not totally hopeless.
It's an honor to finally be praised by you.
So, who on earth is the killer?
Akari and I have been with Haruka the whole time. So our alibis are solid.
And it's unlikely that Yayoi was able to stab a sword into a tree, so that leaves...
Eh? You can't mean... It wasn't me?
If you were the killer, it doesn't make sense for you to claim that you were at the entrance. If just one person had entered or left through there, your testimony would be challenged.
So, the killer isn't any one of us here?
No. Only one person could have committed this murder.
The plastic water can we used to put out the fire.
Yes, just an ordinary water can. The killer used this water can in the murder. These flower petals here are proof of that.
They still look fresh. Newly fallen?
This water can was used at the scene of the crime and then returned to the back door. When we went to get them, I found that the inside of this can was already wet.
Right. It looked like something had been poured around that tree.
And that's the crux of the matter. This plastic water can was wet because... the killer filled the water can with water, using the hose near the scene of the crime.
What for?
For something indispensable to this murder. Namely... Takehiko. Something went missing from the storehouse around the time of the murder, right?
Yeah, the rope.
The killer tied one end to the water can, then suspended the can from a nearby tree. Then they filled the can with water to create a pendulum.
So that's it.
After knocking out the victim with a blow to the head, they propped him against the tree and stabbed him. Then they used the pendulum to push the sword through his body and into the tree.
Like a temple bell hammer. So then, someone without much arm strength could have done it.
But even if we accept that possibility, we don't know whether the killer actually did that.
Ah, but they did. Something one of you said gave me a hint. Those words were... Yoko, you said you heard a few faint thuds, as if something was hitting another object. That must have been the sound of the pendulum hitting the sword.
That makes sense?
When it was done, the killer emptied the water can, untied the rope, and pulled it down from the tree. If we assume the killer used this trick, then they didn't need much strength to drive the sword in deep. As such, two suspects come back to mind. The killer made a fatal mistake. So, who is the killer? Yayoi, you're the only person who both had a reason to use this trick and was able to execute it. What do you have to say?
I thought she might accuse me. But Haruka, your reasoning is full of speculation. You said Takehiko wouldn't have risked getting the sword from the reception room because Takehiko didn't know the meeting had ended early, so you say. But he might have seen it end, by chance, even from the garden. Yoko said she was at the entrance during the time of the murder. But no one can corroborate anything like that. And who knows if Mitsunori is telling the truth about his arm. Please don't call me a killer based on mere suspicion.
You are absolutely correct, but I am still convinced you are the killer. And that is because there was a critical flaw in your testimony.
What is it?
Before anyone noticed the fire, you said these words. Do you smell that? Like something's burning. Your sense of smell must be very acute.
Yes, I do have a good nose. Though the rest of me is succumbing to old age.
In that case, it doesn't add up. There is something very strange in your testimony.
I don't have a clue.
I mean, you didn't notice the body when you went to the storehouse around 2 p.m. That's what you said, right?
As I told you, my eyes are bad. I don't know if I saw it or not.
That doesn't matter. But there is something you should have noticed.
The smell.
That's right. The murder happened between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Soon after, around 2 p.m., you passed that tree on the way to the storehouse. You should have immediately noticed the smell of blood from the body.
The stench of blood is really strong.
And if you had, you would have notified everyone immediately. But you didn't. Why? Because you? Yayoi, you are the killer. Am I right?
Yayoi!
I don't regret a thing. Long ago, I lost someone dear to me because of that detective. Have brought the tea. When he appeared today, all the anguish of that long-forgotten night came rushing back. I know the estate well, so setting the whole thing up was child's play. As he walked by, I bashed his head in with a rock.
How dare you! Yayoi, such vileness in this house!
Yoko.
Yayoi, please tell me one thing. Who was the important person that you lost?
I can finally let go of all this resentment. Someone of your age couldn't possibly understand.
Are you also the one who poisoned our dad? Answer me! Do you mean our father was really poisoned with that arsenic? What is the antidote?
I can't answer any of those questions.
Well, cut the crap! You did it, so you must know! No point telling us, huh? Damn it! Just hand her over to the police already!
But the police won't be here for a while.
Then we'll lock her up in the storehouse until they get here. Who knows what she'll do to us otherwise?
I have no objections.
Himizu?
不老の歌姫って呼ばれてるだろ。彼女が若くいられるのはもっと別な秘密があるのさ。
伊代と申します。
良也だ。この店の名前の赤椿というのはどういう由来なんだ。
赤椿はサーヤのための店だ。
ひどい。私に歌わせてください。
何が聞きたいんだあんた。
だったら何でもいいから仕事しろよバカ野郎。どうした？早く！
私も犯人を突き止めたいんです。協力させてください。